Video. This is the Rope Masters videoKast, your source for the best in rope skipping instruction. Hosted by world champion Peter Nessler.
Welcome to another episode of the videoKast. It has been a little while since the last episode, and that was mainly because I've been trying to get Frozen, the new slow motion video that I've been working on for quite a while, finished, and it is done. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's awesome. We've got custom music on there by Joey Davis, really cool music that goes along with the jumping. We had Lee, Billy, and Kaylee along with me showing all sorts of really cool stuff. We did it in water, we did some stuff in smoke, and all the stuff was shot in slow motion. It was really cool looking. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, check it out. It's well worth your time and help support different products we do, and we'll be able to make more. Anyway, this episode, I am actually in Korea right now. I'm over here doing some shows for Department of Defense schools, and we're having a real good time with the kids. And then I'm heading out to New Zealand for 5 weeks to perform. So a lot of really cool international trips coming up this year. But this episode, I actually took a couple tricks that I picked up while watching some of the stuff. Actually, I was editing Frozen, some of the tricks I was kind of watching them do. I don't know the names of either trick. The JV skill, I was doing a backward to forward transition that you can do, and then the varsity skill is a under the leg jump through, kind of a half turn full twist thing. But check them out, they're kind of fun to do. I'm still working on trying to get them to look a little bit better, so if they don't look exactly perfect, watch Frozen because they're on there, and they do them because they've been doing them for a while. I've just kind of sort of picked them up and have been working on them.
The JV skill.
For the JV skill, we're going to be doing a sort of a backward to forward motion. I don't really know exactly what it's called, but it's going to look something like this. And out. All right, so what it's going to do, we're going to start off, you're going to be jumping backwards. So if you're jumping backwards, basically what you're going to do is you're going to be jumping up, the rope's going to just catch on the back of your legs, so it's going to come up and catch. What you're going to do with your arms is you're bringing either your right arm or your left arm, whatever arm is going to come closer to your body. So if you bring it in, the other arm's going to go out in front. So if you bring this arm in here, this arm's going to come up in front. You're going to then slide this arm forward and wrap the rope onto that arm. So it's going to look like this when you come out. So one more time, it's going to come up, the rope's going to catch here, this arm's going to come in, this arm's going to come over, slide it up, catch it on that arm. So if you're from this angle, up, in, over, up, and catch. Now normally when you're going to do this, it looks a little better if you bring one leg up, just to kind of give it a little bit of a motion this way. So when you actually do it, you're going to go up, so it'll be more catching on just your leg that's down. So you're going to come up, catch, and then down. Now what you do with your hand, it's kind of up to you. You can either leave this hand forward, or you can even turn it this way if you want to sort of turn it backwards, which keeps the rope a little bit straighter. So kind of a personal choice. And when you first do it, just do it on the ground. Just go stop, up, down, and then jump forward. So you'll start off on the ground, and from this angle, you'll be jumping here, up, catch, down, and then jump. And once you got it on the ground, kind of jump up in the air, down, and jump it. And then when you eventually get that down nice and smooth, you just do it all in one jump. So you just go up and down. And so you can make it a little better than that. I'll try it one more time. And down. So you want to make sure you pull it kind of tight. So it comes up here, you pull it tight so the rope stops, let it go, and then jump. So when you're landing, you're actually going to land right here, and then right after that you would jump up. You can maybe go into a double or a regular jump. But anyway, that's how that trick is done.
Varsity skill.
For the varsity skill, we're going to do an under the leg kind of turn jump trick. For some reason today, I just don't know what these tricks are called. But it's going to basically look something like this. And around. That's actually one trick that I was watching Kaylee and Lee do on Frozen. Now I kind of was just kind of working with it, trying to see how it's done. A kind of fun trick to do. But basically what you're going to do, there's a couple different ways you can get into this, probably actually more than that. But basically what you're going to try to do is you just need to end up with the rope in this position here to be able to jump it. So you can get into that a couple different ways. So let's say if I'm jumping this way, I can bring both arms into a side swing and just side swing under this leg And then as I'm coming up here, I'm going to jump off this leg and then come down and land. So if I was doing it with a side swing, I would go turn, under, jump, and land. And so when you do a little bit faster, it goes up and around. And as usually you would do a couple different tricks to get into that. That's just showing you one way to get into it. The other way you can get into it that I'm going to show you is how to do it out of a Kruger. What you're going to do is you're going to go into a Kruger here. What you're going to do is when the rope comes down after you jump it, you're going to bring this arm over to the side. So you're going to go into the side swing again, bring it up over your body. Now your hand's going to be just like this. You're going to pick this leg up here, jump, and land. So one more time, you're going to go Kruger, side swing, up, jump, and land. And you can do it on your left side, same thing, over, side swing, up, jump, and land. So when you speed it up, you jump here, around, up, and around. Or if you did it from, say, this angle, we're jumping, side swing, and around, or from this angle, you go up, around, up, and down. So the key here is you just want to end up in this position before you do the trick. I like the one out of the Kruger because you can kind of do it maybe out of an Awesome Annie. Whoop, got it on my microphone there. Try that one more time. So if you did and out. And there's a lot of ways you can get into that combination to use that trick, but I kind of like it going out of the Kruger just because I think it looks a little bit better. So one more time, all you're going to do, just Kruger, side swing, up, around, and then you jump. And that's how you do that trick.
For more information, check out www.jumprm.com.